I think Jack had the great insight. A long time ago, there was an industrial psychologist that he took us off to the mountaintop, and we spent a day and a half doing tests, personality profile or IQ. That would lift me down at the bottom. But anyhow, we went all through these different tests, emotional tests and things. And I never will forget, he did a kind of like a spider diagram. And he pointed Jack over here and Ben over here and me over here. And he said, now see, each one of you got a strength. And that's your strength, Jack. Jack's a great visionary, y'all know that. Even today, when we go to lunch, Jack, Ben, and I still have our monthly lunch. So we get out and have lunch, and we'll still ask each other questions. I'm working on this deal. How would you do it, Jack? Or how would you do it, Ben? And we go through that. Now Ben, he's a get it done guy. He'll plow through stumps, you know that. He'll just, whatever, you give him an assignment, he's gonna make it happen. And he's brave and bold, and he'll get out there and make something happen. And I guess mine was more about relationships, trying to work with the people side of the business. And see, that's the number 2 value in our company, value in differences. Because you got blind sides, and if you get somebody else that can be totally different, they'll give you a different view and keep you from getting run over. The main thing about servant leadership to me, and there's a lot of characteristics to be a servant leader. If you can have leadership right at the very front line, you're going to be very strong. Sometimes people try to have it at the very top, at headquarters, but if you can get right to the front line. I remember when we had the Baldridge people come to visit us. If y'all remember, we had practiced, all the senior leaders in the company, on what to say and what to do in front of Baldridge. And you know what they did? The first thing they did is they walked right past us and wanted to go right to the job site or get out to the front line and see what people do. I like to watch old Western movies. And in old Westerns, they always have a guy that gets shot off his horse, and they'll have another guy, he'll come back on his horse and pick you up and save you. And it's kind of your ride back mentality. So if somebody got in trouble, we had foxhole buddies and ride back buddies that would always go and be with them. So see, if you get a relationship built with somebody, you can build the trust to go do something. You got to cultivate the soil, you got to plant, you got to fertilize, you got to pull the weeds, you got to water to get to harvest. You can't just jump in and say, well, okay, I want to have a relationship with you. No, I got to build on it. I got to take my time getting there. My legacy would be, it's sure been a fun ride. And I think this is just, if I ever was lucky, I could have gone a lot of different ways. But I'm lucky and blessed that I got to come ride on the wave with TD Industries and be with y'all. Great partners, love them all, pulling through hard times and seeing the good that came out of it. I don't know, just mighty lucky. That's all I'd say.